Only two, Burma and Haaland. Okay, I think same for me as well. Only Burma and Haaland. Those were the only players that I heard from this list. And who was the player of the week? Was none other than Etle himself, right? Edin Nketiah. I don't know. There are no Ghanas in the house. They would be so excited, so happy for Nketle. He did very well. 7 points. No Gunas are here. I think
Oh, goodness.
Holmes would be having a full day if they were here. Okay, Wilson and Diaby for Spa. Diaby and Haaland for Ulm. I think it's going to be an interesting week because I think Ulm subbed in two players. I wonder who those two players are and who did he take out. Very interesting. And then we'll take a closer look at the player of the week just to see Edin Nketiah's performance. He had 17 points, 3 goals, a hat trick against Sheffield United. And Nketiah is actually a bonus, a bargain, right? He's a bargain at 5.6 million, a differential, if you may. Not many people have him. In the last 3 games, he's had 2 points against City, obviously, and then 0 points against Chelsea. I don't think he played, and 17 points against Sheffield. With Jesus injured, I think he's going to play a bit more because his upcoming fixtures are Newcastle, Burnley, and Brentford. I wouldn't play him against Newcastle, but maybe against Burnley, he would be like a good pick. But enough talking. Maybe let's see some of his highlights from last week. Maybe you guys can also share who is fancying bringing in Edin Nketiah. Maybe let me ask that before we show the highlights from his hat trick against Sheffield. Who wants to bring in Nketiah this week? Or maybe Schrager has brought him already. Edison just got 7 points though. Also got 7 points though. Not sure what the criteria is when it comes to the goalkeeper. Did Edison get 7 or did he get a yellow card or something and got 6? I'm not sure. But I don't know how they pick if they have the same like amount.
He ended on 7.
It's also on 7. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how they make that selection. But yeah, but that was the team of the week from their fantasy app itself. Definitely not me. Okay, Pegu says no Nketiah for him. No one is gonna take Nketiah. You guys hate Ghana for no reason.
We don't want him.
He's a one-hit wonder, right? I think we have to see if he's going to play very well this upcoming week. But enough talking. Let us go and see his highlights from his hat trick last week. Wonderful hat trick there by Nketiah. I think it was one of the ages. Says no Nketiah. He isn't worth the 4. Is not worth the -4, says Spa. I think I won't bring him in yet. But continuing with now our own league, the Avengers Super League, let's go check the top 10. Who made it to the top 10 this week? Okay, I'll start at number 10. Number 10, he knows himself, Dan Teddy PMC with 600 points. Teddy P, what do you have to say for yourself? What worked well from last game week and maybe what didn't work well for you? Teddy P, are you still there? I think you got disconnected. All right. We also have Marco Rooney. We don't have them here in the podcast. I don't know if Kino is really active. I haven't spoken to him. Well, I've never spoken to him actually. Njabulo Jabs coming in at number 8. He played a wild card. Yeah, it didn't really work out well for him. Got 62 points for that game week. He's sitting at 616. And we also have Enfield Knights. I don't know this guy. Does anyone know this guy? Enfield Knights. I don't know him.
That's Teddy's boss.
Okay, Teddy's boss. Oh my God, Teddy, your boss is doing very well. Doing better than you. I think you need to keep it like that before you get fired. And then at number 6 is none other than myself, Windy City Lakers. 73 points. I'm sitting at 618. Okay, maybe let me share what worked very well for me and what didn't go so well. I think what worked for me in the last game week is that I kind of stuck to my team. I didn't make any hits, and I kind of found rhythm now with the players that I have. I kind of know which players are doing the things for me now. I'm making a few changes here and there, obviously trying to up the chicken as well, as Om would call it. But I think it was just being consistent with the players that I have and not trying to make a lot of changes or any rash decisions or playing a chip or anything like that. But I think what didn't work well for me, the mistake I made, I captained Watkins. I thought he was going to have a good time there against. I think they scored 4 goals and he didn't even score one. He didn't even have an assist. So that was quite a shocker, but I think it was nevertheless a very good game week. 73 points with a captain that blanked is not bad at all. Because if he had scored, then I would have been, over 80 or something like that. And then moving on to number 5, we have the man himself, the legend, Posodi, Mr. Palms, 71 points, 624, holding it down for the top 5. Okay, what worked well, Posodi, and what didn't work so well last week?
Diaby worked well for me because a lot of my rivals they don't have him, so yeah, so I'm chuffed about that. I had to hold my resolve and not make any subs because I needed to roll a transfer because I'm planning something special for the gents this coming game. So tough decisions going forward, but we'll see.
All right, maybe Palms trying to tell us that he's gonna play a chip or something next week. I guess we'll see. But homies here, they always tell fake stories just to confuse the enemy. So you don't want to believe everything everyone says. You take it with a pinch of salt, Baba. Okay, number 4, we have Mokosativ Lamini. What's the matter? FC with 630 points is not here. Mafome as well, 650 points, and none other than Spa at number 2, holding it down, claiming that he's going to win the league, 662 points. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Black Mamba?
Hey, it was a disappointing game week, especially with what happened with Diaz. And then Arteta came in with a dagger regarding Odegaard as well. And I know I got a lot of stick for playing my free hit because apparently I'm supposed to keep it for double game weeks or whatnot and all those type of things. But like I said, I saw an opportunity where it appeared as if the players that I put in were going to have a field day. Well, actually, the teams won, but the captain didn't perform. And then obviously, Odegaard and Diaz benching didn't help matters. But we're still here. We still keep on going. It's not bad. I think I got 68. So I was expecting around 120. But it is what it is.
I think it was a very brave move, very risky, very ballsy. I mean, I played my wild card in game week 2, and I triple captain Haaland against Nottingham Forest. I was expecting joy there because he scored a hat trick last season, but it was not meant to be this season. He only scored 1 goal. As Teddy P would call it, I got a 6-6. Do you call it a 6-6 or a 6-6 or something like that? But triple captain bombed. And definitely number 1, Trigger Nsomi FC, the man who never stops, the man who has a cheat code for Fantasy Premier League. Please let us know what worked well and what didn't work well. 75 points, not bad at all. I think the highest scorer in the top 10 was What's the Matter FC, but Trigger Nsomi was not too far behind. What worked well for you, sir?
I think for me was just using that free hit and rolling one. Just bringing Simicus, I think, was a no-brainer. And anyway, I would have got that 5 points from Shah, but I think it really went well, that transfer, because the way I played, I just look at transfers and whatever happens, I don't cry over it. Whether Bowen blanks or whatever, I never, because as long as I pick the right squad, and I will never regret that, hey, I should have picked this one over that one. What they do on the pitch, I can't control. So I think the transfer worked well. The players performed, even though some blanked, but they'll still be and who's that? Shah. So I think you should expect to Arsenal. That's like a little 4-on-1. You just don't know where they're coming from, midfield, defense, or what. Yeah, part of the squad now.
All right,
Was it what didn't work well for me?
Yes.
I think I think everything worked well for me. I wouldn't complain. I almost took out Diaby and brought in Watkins, but I said, you know what, they play almost the same position. Why? And the other one is a midfield, so I don't think Watkins is that lethal for me to take that risk. He's too wasteful. So I said, nah. Because even the previous game week, we could have got points for Diaby, but the guy was just doing his own things. So I'm glad I didn't bring in Watkins.
Yeah, that was a very good game week for Watkins. And Diaby pulled through. Definitely was a very, very clutch game week. I think everyone played very well, but anyone else who's not in the top 10, they can also share. David, I know you're still there somewhere at the bottom. Maybe you can share what's been working, because I think you did climb very high up into the league. What worked well for you and what didn't work well for you this last game week?
Yeah, I'm here. Hey guys, I think wait, I don't even remember my team. But I think the only change I made, can you guys see me?
Yeah, we can see you, David.
Yeah.
Wait, how is it that you can see me but I can't see myself? How does this thing work again? Whatever. But wait, I think I was captaining Salah instead of Haaland. I think that was the thing that just killed me there. But besides that, I think my team did quite okay. Most of the guys got me point. And now Nato is injured. It's another headache. I think I have a few injuries this game week, and now it's like, fuck, I need to see how I can work around this. So yeah, my team, I know I had like 3 blanks. So Bowen, Mitoma, and Watkins, and Pedro as well, and Trippier actually. Yeah. So it was okay. I think the captaincy was the only issue. And yeah, I think you guys are, when I say you guys, I mean the top 10 or 3, because I actually look at top 3, not top 10. I think the top three is like 100 points away from me, or less than 100. So yeah, it's fine because it's only November. So I still have time. As long as I don't go to Pretoria, I have a chance. So yeah, no, we'll see.
All right. Thank you so much, David. I think the difference between number 10 and number 1 is 75 points. Not a huge gap in fantasy. Anything can happen. Just 2 bad game weeks and, solid dust. So anything is possible. But that is it for the top 10 this week. Moving on to next week, just to preview our next game week, I think Poms has sent me his team already, but I mean, he's feeling brave. So I think we can maybe discuss, but I'm going to show you guys the top performing players in each position so far this season. Up front, we have Haaland, then we have Salah in the middle, and at the back, we have Trippier. And the top performing goalkeeper is Vicario from Spurs. And how many points do they have? Haaland has 79. He's sitting at 14 million now. He's dropped. And Salah has 83 points, the highest scoring player in all of fantasy. Don't know if Salah is back or if it's just a temporary thing. 12.9 is climbing up and up. I think it's going to be 13 very soon. Trippier with 59 points, sitting at 6.8. Yeah, very expensive defender. I don't know if I'm going to keep him for very long, but yeah, he's doing the things. He's performing very well currently. And Vicario has 45 points, sitting at 5.2 million. I don't know if that's a bargain, but for a goalkeeper, I think that's quite expensive. But yeah, gentlemen, let's think about what we're going to do next game week. If you guys want to share, the floor is yours. If you want to share who your captain will be for next week, maybe also you can speak about your team. I'll start. For myself, I think I am going to captain Salah. It's a no-brainer. Salah versus Luton FC. I don't think I have to explain why. That is my captain pick. At goals, I'll have Edison versus Bournemouth. Tsimikas, left back. It's a no-brainer because Robertson is not playing. Liverpool versus Luton. Walker, also another no-brainer because they're playing Bournemouth. Should be able to keep a clean sheet. But City, you know them, they never keep a clean sheet. And then we have Matty Cash, Salah, Gordon, Madison, Burma, Son. I have Watkins up front and Julian Alvarez. I got rid of Haaland. Very ballsy move, but I think we'll see how that works out in the next couple of game weeks. It will make me regret it. But yeah, that's my team for the upcoming game week. And then maybe, yeah, everyone else can share. We don't have much time on the call. If it does cut, we'll just rejoin and then we'll finish off the session. Yes, so let's start with Spa. Spa, what are the changes you've made? If you want to share, if you don't want to share, it's also fine. You don't have to. Who's your captain pick for Game Week 11?
Regarding the captaincy, I haven't decided yet. I'm still conflicted between Salah, Haaland, and giving Watkins another chance because Forest is an attacking team, so they might be open at the back for Watkins to punish them. But hey, I've been cursed by Haaland because every time I leave him out or I don't captain him, he makes sure that I pay. So I'm still conflicted. And then I think we have the same issue with, I think it's, I forgot the other guy's name that was talking. He also has Neto. So I've moved Neto to the bench. Didn't sell him. I'm going to keep him because I know once he comes back, he's going to be expensive. So I'm going to keep him. Hopefully he won't be away for too much, for a long period. But I've brought in a secret weapon. I'm not going to disclose yet. So you guys will have to wait and see. No -4s, no chips this time around.
Nice.
How?
No triple captain.
We expected the triple. How?
This guy. This guy.
This guy is a disappointment.
Such an anticlimax.
Maybe it's a surprise. Maybe it's the secret weapon he's talking about.
He doesn't want that #1 spot. This guy.
No, they told
Not
me.
serious.
They told me to save the triple captain just in case once you guys start catching up, then I can play it. You know.
So you've got advisors.
Oh, you started listening to languishers now.
No, only when it comes to the shoes.
All right, so the link will end now, but please rejoin, gentlemen, and then we'll just finish off our session.